Hi, One Best Favorite Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It is week 16 in the NFL. We are talking with Jeff Cadillac, the unparalleled NFL handicapper. Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. Second game he has chosen this week is Houston and Tennessee. We don't have a market-wide number at the moment right now. Some places are hanging some numbers, Jeff tells me. And, the Titans, Jeff Cadillac, 2-8-1 against the spread over their last 11. And the Texans, have some things to recommend them. They're not a perfect team. Actually, have covered 5 out of their last 7 games, so that's pretty impressive. Tennessee looks kind of like an auto fade right now. It depends on what the market-wide number is going to be when it opens. Jeff Cadillac, what's your analysis of this game?
Well, on this program, I did pick the Houston at Indianapolis game last week. And to clarify a few things, I did say if Houston was getting points, take Houston. There was a little, at the time, the market-wide spread wasn't out there and everything, and people were asking me, as you were asking me, what if Houston's laying points? But I did say if Houston was getting points, I would definitely take Houston, and that was the right call.
Okay,
I like the way they played last week. Unfortunately, another quarterback for Houston goes down, TJ Yates, MCL, ACL, he's out. And who comes back? It's like Brandon Weeden. Didn't we just see him recently at Dallas? It's funny because this guy's been on 3 teams this year, and he's getting playing time with every team. So it's like amazing. But I like Houston. Houston right now has a chance to win the AFC South. This is very important because it gives them motivation for this game. Tennessee, Mariota is out. He has sprained MCL as well. He is not going to be playing. The best thing for this guy is to give him the rest for the rest of the season. Tennessee basically right now has a shot at getting the first pick in the 2016 draft. I would take that and run with it. There's no need to play Mariota again this season. Tennessee's not going to the playoffs, obviously, so give him the rest. Mettenberger is going to be in for this game. Now, Tennessee also last week on my website, I even predicted this. They would lose by 17. New England would beat them by 17. I hit it right on the number.
Wow.
And that is no joke, Peter. You can go and look it up.
I'm going to.
It's right on my website. The spread was 14. They lost by 17. I had a feeling it was going to happen.
You said they were going to lose exactly by 17? You sure you didn't say they were going to lose by 19 or 16?
No. You can check the website. It's up there.
17 exactly.
I said it right on the number.
Unbelievable. Jeff Cadillac, you are an amazing, amazing person, as we've known for many years.
Thank you. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But in this game, you got the last 11 games between Houston and Tennessee. Houston is 9-2 against the spread. The matchup that I particularly like in this game for Houston is Houston has the number 4 total defense. Tennessee has the number 30th total offense. As we know, Tennessee has a lot of problems scoring points. They have a lot of problems in the red zone. This is something they could not find a viable role for Dexter McCluster. I think McCluster is going to be gone after the season. He has to go to a team that definitely could use his services the best of his ability, because this is an explosive guy, and Tennessee could not find a place for him on the team this whole season. It's probably one of his worst seasons so far. Even though J.J. Watt is playing with one arm, he has that big, cast around his hand because he broke his hand. He's still better than half the defenders in this league. You got Merciless on the other side. Clowney, too, is playing better. This defense is pumped because they have a chance to go to the show. So Houston will probably end up getting points in this game because they're on the road and Brandon Weeden will be starting. But I do like Houston. If Houston is getting points in this game, I would definitely take Houston. I like Houston to win the game outright.
All right, so your pick on this game is what? Is Houston, and up to what line?
I like if Houston is getting points, I would take them no matter what.
And if Houston's favored?
I would, if I was laying 3 points, that's the most I would lay in that game.
Okay, so you will take Houston up to -3.
Correct.
And what about if the line is 3.5? At what point would you take Tennessee?
I would take Tennessee if Tennessee is an underdog by 3.5 or more.
Okay, so Houston -3 or lower is Jeff Cadillac's pick. If it's Tennessee plus 3.5 or higher, that would be the way Jeff Cadillac would go. Excellent analysis. Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. Tell us a little bit more about this website of yours, jeffcadillac.com, where you nailed the margin of victory in the New England game on the button.
On the button. on the button, because the thing is that a lot of these teams, the funny thing is this year, on the button is that the big favorites have been covering.
Yes,
and
on the
New
button
England
they've
at
been
home,
covering.
They do not want to show that other teams that they're vulnerable. So New England was looking, they're not playing for the spread, but they won by 17. But anyway, at jeffcadillac.com, I analyze all the games in extensive analysis, including this game, all free on my website every week. Plus, I'm on Twitter. Best bet of the week last week, Minnesota versus Chicago.
Nailed.
On Twitter at Jeff Cadillac 1.
Thanks so much, Jeff.